Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 34 of our Spelunky Let's Play, and today is going to be something a little bit different. I know I said I was going to wait until I finished Hell to do some of this stuff, but I decided today was a good day to go ahead and practice at least trying to perhaps kill some shopkeepers. I watched a couple of tutorials, specifically the ones by Bananasaurus Rex and Green9090, both friends of mine and both very cool people, and both people who are very, very good at Spelunky, much better than me. So I'm going to try some of their techniques. Namely, I'm going to try to see if I can get Bananasaurus Rex's technique down, because that one doesn't require any health loss. And I need to go to the tutorial, and why do I not know where the tutorial is anymore? Oh, it's within the game, right? I forgot. For some reason I was thinking it was like in a menu. So this might be a bit of a shorter episode than normal. I'm going to use Abe Lincoln. I think that's what we've been calling him. Or Van Helsing, I guess is like his proper name. But yeah, it's like 3:30 in the morning, and some IRL stuff got in the way of me doing my proper recording for the day, so this is going to be what I have for tomorrow, being today, the day that you're watching this. And, you know, I figured this is a nice little interlude, something that I needed to get done anyway. So I do need to play through the first 2 levels of the tutorial to be able to practice this. But as far as I'm aware, this is the very best way to get down the concept of beating the shopkeeper at his own freaking game, and I think this is probably going to be relatively useful if any of you guys haven't seen a tutorial on how to do this, if I actually am able to pull it off, which I'm not 100% sure that I will be able to. Why am I cleaning the gold out of this level? I don't even need to be playing this, I'm just trying to get to the end. Spelunky! Off we go. You know, I didn't realize for a long time that the color around the heart matched the color of the character that you're playing as. I always thought it was like a special thing that when you play as the golden idol guy, that his surrounding his heart was actually gold. But then now that I've been watching it, it seems like each character has their own little colorful border around things. Yay, more tomatoes for the fire. Alright, let's just skip all of this stuff. Do I actually... No, you know what? I can probably cheese this. Let's let the back get closer. There we go. I look forward to the day when I can run really quickly through all the levels. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Alright, so level 3, that's where things are going to get interesting, and this is where we're going to practice the technique. The reason I choose to do this here, if I haven't already said this, just because you can restart over and over again, so in case you screw it up, you'll always have the resources you need, and makes things a little bit easier. Wow, I'm down to 1 health. I am garbage incarnate. So basically the technique goes that what I want to do is I want to stand about here. I want to jump towards the shopkeeper, towards that wall above him, and as I'm hitting the wall, I need to let go of forward and also hit my whip. That should aggro the shopkeeper, and then it should also stun him and knock him somewhere on the floor around where I'm standing. I need to go over and pick him up, then throw him in the air, find his shotgun while he's stunned, then shoot him 3 times. That sounds like a lot of things, doesn't it? It may very well be a lot of things, but I'm curious to know how this is going to go. It's all going to go down real fast, and I'm probably going to die about 5 times before I pull it off. The other option is you stand directly in front of him. I can whip him right here. He's going to end up hurting himself throwing his shotgun, then I can basically just go grab it and shoot him. This would be a good technique, except, well, it is a good technique. It's just going to cost me a heart, and I only have 1 heart, so I can't really afford to do that. So I'm going to jump, I'm going to whip, then I'm going to go find the shopkeeper, throw him in the air. Hey, it worked! That actually was my very first try, and I managed to pull it off. Okay, here's another thing that I wanted to show you. Since I have 12 bombs, I want to see if I can actually do this. Now that I've killed the shopkeeper, this is a little thing that I saw. Somebody posted a video, and Northern Line retweeted it. So this is not my own finding or anything, but there's apparently like a little Easter egg underneath here. I don't know if I'm going to find it. It's probably over in the far right, now that I'm going this deep. I think I should have enough bombs to be able to get to it regardless. Also, is there a ghost in the tutorial level? Probably not, right? I guess we'll find out, right? 1 more bomb, I think, should hopefully expose it. I'm not sure if it has to be within the wooded area. Okay, it actually doesn't seem to be there. Try again. Now I'm starting to wonder if I've been had. The only other area there's still floor is, like, right up there. Oh, maybe it doesn't have to be in the wooded area? Maybe it's always in the same spot? No, it's not there. Well, if this doesn't work, I guess I can try cooking a bomb. Oh, there he is! Okay, it's for real. Yeah, see, there's a little pixelated Spelunky man there. It's an Easter egg. Doesn't do anything, has no value. But, you know, it's a thing that I didn't know was there, and now you all know. So anyway, I'm going to go in this hole and blow myself up and see if I can pull off that technique another time. And then once we do it a couple of times, I feel comfortable enough with it, I'm going to perhaps try and do it in the wild and see if maybe I can get a runoff out of it. Not sure how possible it's going to be. Man, I'm garbage. I'm just hitting into all the bats. Alright, so we're going to jump at him. We're going to whip. Oh, it kind of worked. No, okay, he kind of kicked me around that time. You only have a few moments, apparently, when he's stunned before he starts bouncing around. And once he does that, it's going to be a problem. And apparently it could be an issue if there's certain items in certain places, or at least that was with Green's technique. I'm not sure if it was the same way for the other one. Okay. Oh, I picked up the wrong thing. And he got a shotgun back. It's not the most reliable, I guess. I need to be a little bit faster. I'm surprised the shotgun ended up over there. I wonder if that's because of the present. Yeah, I guess I'll take, like, 1 damage each time I come down here. No, that time I didn't even need to pick him up and throw him. Although, if I blast him outside of the freaking place, I guess that's going to be a bit of a problem. Well, less so if he doesn't have his shotgun. Shopkeeper. Alright, let's just suicide one more time. See if I can do that again. I want to be able to do this like 3 times in a row without messing up, and then I'll feel comfortable enough. I thought this was going to be, like, way harder than it actually is, so I feel kind of happy. Oh, there he is. No, what the hell happened there? I don't understand how the shopkeepers work. They're so bouncy. They're like elastic bouncy balls or something. So, 3rd slot. Alright, well, I guess you just have to be real quick to see where the shotgun lands, if it's someplace that you want to necessarily go after, or you want to pick up the shopkeeper and throw him again. And I guess there are certain times when one would be preferable. I suppose if you can condition yourself to be able to do it every time consistently, just going straight for the shopkeeper probably is best, and gives you the most time to really think about what you're doing. Although this is actually working pretty consistently as well, except for that I keep knocking him outside. And then I have to make this quick judgment call move each time where he's bouncing about a little bit, and if I don't pull off the shot at the right moment, he's going to end up smacking into me. And as soon as he smacks into me, the shotgun goes flying. He usually gets it back, and in the insanity that is his movement, he usually ends up killing you, because that's just how it is. Alright, let's try this one more time. You're probably getting tired of seeing this, but... Oh, okay, well, that time... Item priority decided to not let me get the shopkeeper. I don't know what it let me do. Maybe it picked up the shotgun and I couldn't tell. So you really don't want the shotgun to land on top of the shopkeeper. That seems like a very bad situation all around. See that? That was perfect. If we could do that more, and we've got to hit him 3 times and not let him bounce into me again. Well, he killed himself on me that time. I wouldn't say that's necessarily a win. But at least I did get him, and he didn't get me. I know I'm doing this, like, a little bit excessively, but I really want to have this down to the point where I don't feel really all that worried when I walk into a shop, that I can just sort of pull this off and keep going and get all this stuff. Wow, look at this, 4 ropes. What a bunch of garbage. Ooh, that didn't aggro him for once. What's going on here? Oh, I was roping too early, or whipping too early. I'm running into the snakes out of complete haphazard abandon for being careful here. Okay, this will be the last time. I know you probably want to get on with things. I'm not expecting to have a particularly long run or anything since I'm going to be aggroing shopkeepers. But, you know, had to do it. Now, let's not let him get out. Oh, look at that. The amount of time that it takes for me to fire off a shot was enough for him to close that gap and still come up and hit me. But it did actually kill him, so I guess there's that. Alright, so now we're good to go. I guess I can just run to the exit. Could probably just, like, walk out of this, too, or go to the end run thing, right? I think there's only 3 levels to this, right? We'll see. It's been a while since I've played the tutorial. Alright, we're good to go. So in we go for an actual run. I'm going to kill the first shopkeeper I see. If I can pull it off consistently, then I'll feel real happy. Actually, I only have to do that technique on the first shop that I run into, because after that I'll have a shotgun. which might change the trajectory of runs that I do. And I figured the reason that I care to do this right now is because it's going to really optimize my chances of having the resources I need to be able to actually make proficient, good runs. So I probably should have done this a while ago. I was being obstinate. I also thought I was worse than I may actually be, or something like that. So I'm just sort of giving myself the benefit of the doubt at this point. Wow, that is 2 really good crates. We just got compass and spike shoes both at the same time. And I hope maybe I've empowered someone out there who might have thought this was more difficult than it actually is to go ahead and try this also, and give you a reasonably decent place to go ahead and try to pull that off, meaning the training area, because I didn't even think of that. Like, when I had seen those tutorial videos, I had no idea it would just let you play it over and over again like that. Alright. Oh. And I don't think we had a shop on this level for whatever reason. Oh god, Monty, no! Oh, that's sad. I went from having 5 health a second ago to having 3. All because I decided to stand still for some reason. I kind of wanted to look up here. What's going on? Oh, spider. Alright, well this is going to be a short run, guys. I'm not playing at my best. It's also super early in the morning, and my controller's basically as close as it can get to dead. The A button is just like, it's turned into a big squishy marshmallow at this point. Like, it goes flush with the base of the controller each time I press it, so that's not so good. And certainly not helping me with jumping. I was trying to play Super Meat Boy earlier tonight, and I was just bouncing all over the screen. None of those positions were actually helping me out. So let's grab this ruby, and then we will be out. Reason dealing with shopkeepers is so important, aside from just the resource benefits, is it also allows you to be able to do ghosting a lot more effectively. Every chance that you can get to get a free pickaxe and or jetpack is another chance to really triple, quadruple, whatever your score. So the more money you have, the better your runs tend to go. The more stuff you can buy, the more stuff you can steal. All of that stuff just adds up. And stealing stuff, although it's not usually my priority for how I get through Spelunky runs, it's pretty effective for amassing resources very quickly. Okay, we've got a snake pit on this level, which actually could be pretty good. As I'm sure you probably know by now, snake pit means Matic, but if I can get into there, that's a whole nother thing. We've also got a spider here and a shop with actually not anything that I want. I still said I was going to ghost it anyway, or ghost it. I was going to break it open anyway. This also might require me to cook a bomb to try and get over here. I'm going to try that out too. Nope. I'm terrible at judging how many seconds I have to throw that sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was the best I've ever done with one of those. But this is going to kill the dog, so sorry, Monty. I guess I could have put it back another tile. But there's so much delicious gold in here. This is a weird run, guys. I'm sorry. This is not going to be indicative of my actual play in the game, hopefully. If you watched the last episode, you'll know I've been playing much better than usual. Or than this, anyway. So there's our key. I'm sure we saw the chest somewhere. I already forgot where it was. And we're going to have to save that last bomb for the Matic so we can get back out. And I can't hold a Matic and a key at the same time, so that's also a thing. And I also can't get through this vault. Hope this gets me all the way up. Alright, close enough. And this Matic almost serves no purpose at all, and I'm also out of bombs, so that's kind of interesting. Kind of created a horrible situation for myself. Oh, and I've fallen too far. Awesome. This is a comedy of errors at this point. I should probably just start over, to be honest, but I just don't necessarily want this to go on for too long either. The main goal of today was really just to see if I could get through those shops effectively, and I think I've done that. Let's see what a Matic does to a spider. Does it piss him off sufficiently? Can I throw a key? It's just gonna get stuck in the web. You don't jump anymore, do you? Oh, look, the ghost is here. Isn't that a nice surprise? Well, this is gonna be wrapping up in a moment or two. Okay, I guess I could do this. Not get the Ujidai, because I had no chance of getting the black market anyway, right? Well, this is just ridiculous. So I've got some money, but it's not going to mean a whole lot, because I'm never going to get anywhere with this run. Oh, look, a snake that could have just ended my misery right there. What do we have in this crate? I bet it's going to be something fantastic, like a jetpack. Nope, it's a parachute. Okay, I feel a little better. I was thinking today would be the day, of course, when probably the plasma rifle would drop for the very first time out of any crate in the mines. What's going on over here? We've got a single emerald. There we go. Starting to get the technique down for jump mining. That arrow trap out of the way. I see we've got some spiders, or a spider down here, it looks like. Don't necessarily have to mess with him. Or do I? I might actually have to. We can go over here. There's the idol. Let's whip this bat first, though. And I don't know what the shop situation is, so I feel a little bit leery of going ahead and grabbing that. Oh, okay. Skeleton's gonna do it for me. That was basically the worst run of all time. I'm not content to just leave things off like that. Let's try and go a little bit quicker on this one, if possible. I've had people tell me that I go too fast and too slow, so I don't know who to trust, but I know what feels right. And my usual tempo is pretty meticulous and slow. I don't know if it's quite Foxman level meticulous, although, I don't know, I think he varies sometimes as well. Let's see if we can hit that. There we go. Wanted to not get hit by the rock on the way back up as well. Something people forget sometimes is there's a lot of shrapnel that results from those TNT blocks exploding, and I definitely don't want to be in the way of that. Looking forward to seeing what the shop situation is here to see if I can pull off this move in the wild for the very first time. So far, not seeing much. I see the double thumbs up on this part, and there's the exit. Ooh, bat almost just ran straight into him. I don't want to get up there, but I don't know if bad enough to use a rope. Sure, let's go on. Said I was going to play faster, and then immediately went back to slow again. Didn't say this was going to be my best run. I just said it was going to be a run. Okay, we've got a altar that we can use. Also, if we could get this dude up here. Hey, Spider-Man, you want to jump? You want to jump up this block? You really don't, do you? Alright, so I'm going to try and time this off the next jump he makes. And that did not happen. He did not jump at all. I'm going to see if I could use that to get up to the next platform, but nope. So a thing that is definitely helpful is to try and capitalize on the movement patterns of your enemies to bounce off their heads for extra height. And most of the time I'm able to do it. Sometimes I just misjudge a bit. That was one of those times. So there's a really easy sacrifice. Oh, excuse me. He just doesn't want to pick up. And what are we going to get? Hey, it's jar paste. Paste is red because of tomato mod, by the way, in case anybody didn't know. That is why instead of bombs I have tomatoes. I think fairly self-evident now that I've said tomato mod, but, you know, just in case. Hey, look, we got paste again. Remember when we got paste a second ago? We got it again. Whee! Alright. There's some crates. I love crates. Crates are my favorite thing, except when they have ropes in them. I was gonna say, probably 2 crates with ropes in them seemed about apropos for that moment. Alright, there's the first shop that we can potentially bank on trying to capitalize on using that move. So let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna jump from this position, whip out. There we go. Alright, that actually worked. It was a little bit of a mad dash there for a second, but I knew I had to protect my interests, and I wasn't messing around on that one, so it actually worked. Amazing enough. So we've got climbing gloves and a compass now, which are things that I didn't have just a mere moment ago. And a shotgun, of course. Kind of important to not forget the shotgun. But it also means we're going to have shopkeepers angry at us on every floor, and that's pretty aggravating, but I guess it's the price we pay for greatness, aka lots of free stuff. So, you know, the upside being that even when we see these shopkeepers, provided we can consistently kill them, we get all of the stuff in all of the shops for 0 expense. So money now has become kind of meaningless. I mean, it's really just for high scores, which is why anyone who does all the high score runs all kill all the shopkeepers. It's just sort of the way it goes. That TNT block looks a little menacing. Let's not land on that, and not get any bones to run into it either. Still gotta be careful, even though I have a shotgun. Most of the things that could still kill me still can. Like this arrow trap, for example, if it really wanted to, could become a real problem for me. How do I handle that? I guess I'll just leave it alone, right? No need to even bother it. Alright, let's not jump into the way of it. That was the next thing I was gonna do. Oh, ooh, that was kind of crazy. I didn't really notice that shooting a shotgun was going to set that off. So this is one of those positions where things can get a little awkward. If I can't stick this guy with a bomb, I'm going to have some problems. So let's bomb the edge of this open, and then I should have a clear shot, hopefully down at him. Unless he starts bouncing around, you never know. So diagonal should be like right there. Yeah, I actually managed to hit him on my first shot. You'll pay for your tomato crimes. My tomato crimes are irredeemable, Shopkeeper man. Unfortunately, I'm a murderer. Oh, poor Monty's been murdered as well. And there's also another shopkeeper around somewhere, and I don't know where he is, so I'm going to assume he's probably in the vault. Yes, he is. Yeah, as long as that music's going off, that's pretty safe to say that there's a shopkeeper in a vault somewhere. If I really wanted to, I could ghost the vault, but I don't have quite enough bombs to feel comfortable doing that. Alright, snake level. Let's drop our shotgun in front. Oh, not off the platform. That's awkward. I kind of needed that, so I'll have to go back for it in a moment. What do we have over here? We've got a snake and a caveman and a scorpion. And the caveman managed to do a little bit of damage to me. Not too thrilled with that. Who do we have down here? Oh, okay, well, stuff I don't really need, actually. Why don't I send a boulder after him and see what he thinks about that? I don't know if that's actually going to work or not, but provided it doesn't break my shotgun, that's the one thing I probably should have been a little bit more concerned with. And it looks like it's actually going to miss the shop entirely, which is both good and bad. Okay, he's set off, and I need to get my shotgun out of here. Oh god, he's made his way out. There we go. That was really risky jumping in his way like that. Very high chance that he was actually going to make his way around. Or that he was just going to shoot me, because that's the other thing. Like, he doesn't care. He kind of fires off randomly. And this is an interesting dragon we've got here. Look at this guy. Oh, free bombs. Always a lovable thing to find. So we need the key. Where's the key at? And also, where is the other shopkeeper that is causing the music to still play? There he is. Down at the exit. Oh, look at Monty. He's trapped in that little block there. Isn't that silly? Can I make it downstairs somehow easy? Let's do one of these. Yeah, there we go. As long as we want to just make sure he gets knocked out first, and we should be good to go. Gems. Gems are good. Always enjoy a good gem or 5. And there's our key. As well as we'll have access to a matic. I'm going to have to be real quick about this, though, if I have any chance. Probably going to end up losing the shotgun, which would be a huge mistake. Okay, let's just get a bomb down there as quickly as possible, grab the matic, climb our way out. Good enough. And I kind of want all these gems, because I am greedy. This is risky. I know the ghost is going to be like 3, 2, 1. No, a couple more seconds than my internal clock told me. There it is. And I don't know why I'm so concerned about getting the matic when really I'm going to have to drop it for the shotgun anyway. I don't feel comfortable going on without a shotgun when, you know, all the shopkeepers want me dead. No, we actually made it to the jungle, believe it or not. And the dead are now restless, which is a thing that they do occasionally. Let's put a bomb right here, see how much of this stuff we can get. I think we're just going to get... Oh, we actually got all 3 in one shot. Brilliant. What it was in that? I don't even know. Whatever. I'm not too concerned with it. There is free gold over there, but is it enough that... whatever, screw it. Alright, that makes bones out of that guy. Oh, free sapphire. What the hell? I guess I shot the skeleton and his head fell off and happened to land on top of me. Should probably not be using bombs this readily, but I'm just enjoying all the free money that's sitting everywhere. Oh, we've got a free cape as well. I'm saying free so very much. But the best things in life are free. You can give them to the birds and bees. I need money. That's not true. I need birds and bees, actually. Because royal jelly, I guess. I don't know. Look at all this stuff. Oh my god, there's gems everywhere. And then we've got the crown over here. Yeah, then we've got these suckers. That's gonna be interesting. Not sure how I'm gonna handle all this. See if we can get Monty out. I'm probably gonna end up using all my bombs, just for no reason at all. Should really save them for fighting Shopkeeper, shouldn't I? How am I gonna do this? Oh man, they're both sitting inside of there. I'm gonna have to fall down and shoot them. They've dropped their shotguns for some reason. What's up with that? I'm sure they'll pick them back up as soon as I get near them, right? Nope, they immediately did. I don't know why. Man, they're fast sometimes. I don't know what just happened there. I don't really think that was going to be the best run or anything, but at least we've accomplished something pretty great here. Something that took me over 30 episodes to finally muster up the courage to do, and that is defeat some shopkeepers. So I'm glad that we've made that little stride in progress. Not guaranteeing it's going to make an appearance in every single episode I do from this point out, but it is at least sort of one of those vital skills I need to just, you know, throw right in my tool belt and see if we can access it when the moment is right. So thank you everybody for watching. Your continued support on the series means everything to me, so I'm really glad that you're still here, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode, even though it was a little bit wishy-washy in contrast to what we did last episode and the one before it. But I promise we will return to that, hopefully a reasonably glorious style of play. Not that I'm trying to inflate myself too much, but, you know, I think we were doing many amounts better than we were here. So anyway, I'm gonna get my new controller in the mail any day now, and we'll see how we do. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.